Hello everybody, and we're gonna play some West of Loathing, and I didn't form a correct sentence, but hello Bridget, and anybody else who's here already. We're back on the right day, and we're gonna play the goofy cowboy game that we all love so very much. And I forgot that our video game put off its cataract surgery too long. Alright. So we're at the Treblechin Cemetery. Oh, goodness. Did I already do this? I just like already took care of it? Hello, Holla Daisy, how are you doing? I mean, just Daisy really, but anyway. Hello, how are you doing? Gonna play some Smite, but wanted to say hello. Hello! Have fun with Smite. I hope you enjoy your Smite. Fuck. You can switch the nostalgia out. It doesn't bother me, I just forgot it was there. Offer to help with his problems. Look at the problem board. The logging permits. I think this is our last one. This is our last huzzah. Just remember that graveyard caretaker guy who was playing the war game. Yes, I do. Okay, alright, okay. We just did that. That was like a, you mean like this type of quest. Alright. We're running out of trees out here and need to expand our operation a bit. Problem is, we need a logging permit for the next town, and the whole place is up and died before the paperwork was settled. The town died. Okay, I didn't read it. I did bad. That was solving the skeleton problem. Alrighty. Alrighty. Are we ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? Bump. Okay. Where do we have to go? I'll be back later, 33, missing y'all. Tell Drew I said hello if you see him. Alright, I will tell him that when I see him, which will be when I'm done with this. Did we get a new place to go? I guess let's go to Ghostwood. Your Elva Vibrato. I found some robot bits. This is a ghost town. It's not a ghost town. This is a ghost town. The town is a ghost. Huh. You might expect to be able to just walk straight through the door of a ghost building, but some kind of force is preventing that. I guess you could knock on the force? Knock. Your fist makes a distant echoey plap on the plap sound on the barroom door, and a ghostly voice comes out of nowhere. Howdy there, fella. New in town? Yeah, I was wondering if... Sorry! Can't do business with you until you have a visitor identification card. Ain't supposed to even talk to you, really. Okay, where do I get one? Try the town hall! Down at the end of the street. Oh. Alrighty then. Office supply. Town hall. Here we are. Your fist makes it... Okay, we got this. A visitor! You're needing a visitor identification card! I guess so. I'll be happy to help you fill in the forms. Most living people have trouble holding the pages. You'll need a number 3 pencil. If you're filling in the form, can't you just, like, use your own pencil? I will be, but the instructions say very clearly that the applicant must have a number 3 pencil. A number 3 pencil? Isn't a number 2 pencil the usual kind? I suppose. But a number 3 pencil is 50% more official. Oh. Well, okay. Where can I get one? Try the Department of Requisitions. Just next door. You mean the general store? It's a little more specific these days. But yes. Okay. I'll be right back. The ghostly general store seems to be selling mostly office supplies. Ghost office supplies. Hello, excuse me, I need...
Sorry. Can't help you unless you have a visitor ID.
But I need a pencil for...
No visitor ID! No supplies!
Hello, the general store won't give me a pencil without a visitor ID. No, certainly not. They're not authorized to deal with anyone who doesn't have ID. So, how am I supposed to get a number 3 pencil? I suppose I could issue a temporary visitor permit. You don't need a pencil for that one. Okay, great. What's your last name? Goldthwaite. Shartright. Shartright. First name? Taint. Middle name? Justice. Great! Where are you from, Taint... Oh, wait. Taint Justine Shartright? Justine? It's Justice. Bitch! I live wherever the wind takes me. Yeah, well, the post office doesn't deliver there. Try again. Living in dirt water at the moment. Oof. Well, if you set your sights low enough, you'll never be disappointed. Alright. How many bars are in the window of the adjunct Department of Records? What? It's a quiz to make sure you've actually been paying attention to paying attention to and care about our little town instead of just breezing through, to show your dedication. Fuck. 8. You hear a sigh and the sound of paper being torn up. Nope! Go count 'em and try again. Nuts. Alright, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10. Alright. Let's look at any other unnecessary things we might need to know about. There's a cat. Oh, fuck! There's a pencil right here! Wait, you try to grab the pencil, but your hand keeps slipping. You whore. This regular cactus, well, the ghost of a regular cactus, well, the ghost of a regular cactus with a ghost of a pencil stabbed in it. There's Tem. I'm ready to redo the temporary visitor form. Alright, I'll just need to ask you a few questions. What's your last name? Shartright. First name? Taint. Justice. Wait, hold on. If I pick Justine, will it say Justice? I want it to be Taint Justice Shartright, god damn it. Motherfucker, I want it to be Taint Justice Shartright. I am Taint Justice Shartright. Wait, what? Did I pick the wrong... Now I'm confused. What are you wanting to know? Yeah. Shartright. Taint. I guess Justine. Nope, still. Dirt water. What? Counted the door. Oh, okay. So there were 4 on the door. So it's 7. No, 6. Correct. All right. Everything seems to be in order. Here's your temporary visitor pass. You got an item. Ghostwood visitor permit. Thanks. It expires in 11 seconds. Oh. Excuse me. Hello. How can I help you, Mr. Shartright? I need a number 3 pencil. No problem. We'll just fill out a requisition form. Okay. Last name? Shartright. Oh, sorry. Looks like your visitor's permit has expired. Have a nice day. But... let me take the pencil. What? Oh, wait. Hold on. You managed to snag the pencil with the corner of your temporary visitor permit. You yank it from the cactus. Nice. Oh, wait. This is a number 4 pencil. This is a number 4 pencil. Okay, I got a pencil. That, sir, is a number 4 pencil, not a number 3. I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Look, at number 4 is like 33% more official, right? Ha! Nice try, but it obviously doesn't work like that. I need to sharpen it. Here it is. Someone's mounted a pencil sharpener on one of the balcony posts for some reason. Sharpen a pencil. You stick a number 4 pencil into the sharpener and grind off about a quarter of it. You got an item. Sharpened ghost pencil. So a fourth of a number 4 pencil removed is a number 3 pencil? Right. Number 3 pencil. Here it is. That's a number 4 pencil. Nope, it's 75% of a number 4 pencil. I see. I don't see anything about this in the bylaws. Very well. I suppose it will do. Let's get you started on that visitor identification permit. Thank God. Last name. Okay, I'll use my real name now. First name. Billy the... Middle name. Why is it... I am Billy the Sneaky Clay. Justice. Thank you. Billy the Justice Clay. Alright. Billy the Justice Clay. That's not what your temporary visitor permit says. I'm sorry. This can't be considered valid until the names match. You hear the sound of a ghostly paper being torn up. Butt sack. Alrighty then. Okay. Chart right. Taint. I had Justine. Taint Justine Chartright. Yup, that matches what it says here. Good. Where are you from? Dirtwater. If you ever decide to set your sights a little higher, I can recommend a good drainage ditch. Okay, last question. How many bars are in the window of the Adjunct Department of Records? 6. Nope. I'm afraid you have to be a little more observant than that. You hear the paper tear. But it was 6 last time! I didn't ask the same question as last time. Butt sex. How can I help you? Yeah, I need to redo the visitor ID paperwork, I guess. Alright, let me just ask you a few questions. Last name, Chartright. First name, Taint. Middle name, Justine. Taint Justine Chartright. Yup, that matches what it said. That matches what it says here. Good. Where are you from? Dirtwater. If you ever decide how many bars are on the windows of the Adjunct Department of... It's the same question, right? Now I'm very confused. Windows. Okay, never mind. Windows. It is plural now. Correct. All right. Everything seems to be in order. Allow me to officially welcome you to the town of Ghostwood. Here's your visitor ID. You got an item. Ghostwood visitor ID. Thank you. Say, was it always called Ghostwood or... Yes! Total coincidence. Huh. Well... Where do I get a logging permit, though? Well, howdy. What can I do for you, Mr. Chartright? I'm here on behalf of the mayor, Breadwood. He needs a permit to do some logging in this area. Sounds like a job for the Department of Administration. That's the building on the... well, fuck, do I have to just... Okay. Everybody. It's taking so much time. Knock, knock. Hello, Mr. Chart... Why did I pick this voice for this woman? Hello, Mr. Chartright. How can I be of service? Jeez, finally. I'm I'm here on behalf of the mayor of Brentwood. He needs a permit to do some logging in this area. I see. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. I'll just need to review the logging records to make sure there are no disqualifying incidents. Go to the Department of Records. It's 2 doors down. Then tell them you need the Brentwood file pertaining to logging. Is something wrong? Not yet. I'm just steeling myself in anticipation. Knock, knock.
Mr. Shartright, was it? What can I do for you?
I'm supposed to pick up a file on the town of Brentwood.
Oh, you want the Department of Records. It's next door. This is the Adjunct Department of Records. Ah, okay. Thanks. You peer through the wall of the stable. Instead of ghost horses, you see a lot of ghost filing cabinets. Knock, knock. Department of Records? How can I help you, Mr. Shartright?
Supposed to pick up a file on the town of Brentwood.
One moment, please. Breadwood, applewood, any wood, bad wood. Do you mean bagelwood?
No, Brentwood.
Must be a suburb. Beaverwood, Bestwood, Bitterwood, Bloodwood. Ah, here we are. Breadwood. Which section did you need?
Logging records. That section has been downgraded from disuse. You need to pick it up at the Adjunct Department of Records next door. Naturally. Bring it back here when you've got it, and I'll put it in the official inter-department document transfer folder for you. Is that really necessary? Absolutely. You can't transfer documents between departments without an inter-department document transfer folder. It's unthinkable. Fine, fine. Knock, knock.
Mr. Shartright, was it? What can I do for you?
The Department of Records sent me over here to pick up a file.
Great. Which file?
Logging records for the town of Brentwood.
All right. 1 second. Ah, here we are. But
what's wrong?
well, these pages are all loose. I can't give them to you like this. What if they blow away?
I'm just taking them next door. They're giving me a document folder. It'll be fine.
No, no. What if there's a freak gust of wind as soon as you leave here? It would be chaos.
What do you propose?
Well, fortunately, I happen to be the one person in town officially authorized to use a stapler.
So you'll staple them together for me?
I'd be glad to. But I don't have a stapler.
Of course you don't.
Don't worry. All you have to do is go to the Department of Requisitions next door and requisition one.
So I bring you a stapler, and you give me the file?
Yup.
Fine. Knock, knock.
Hello. Something I can get for you, Mr. Shartright?
I don't remember what the voice was. I need to requisition a stapler.
Alright, first we need to fill out a requisition form.
I figured.
Last name, Shartright. First name, Taint. Middle name, Justine. Let's just check your visitor identification. Taint Justine Shartright. Yep, that checks out. Cake or pie? Excuse me, your dessert preference. Cake or pie?
Cake?
Well, despite that, everything seems to... What the fuck?! Everything seems to be in order. I'll get this filed. Here's your stapler. Shitbag.
Oh, okay. Goodness. Rude.
Knock, knock. Mr. Shartright, was it? What can I do? We've been over this! Great! Ah, there's nothing better than a new stapler smell.
Can I have that logging report now?
You bet, ka-chunk. Here you go. Freshly stapled and wind resistant.
Redwood logging report.
Thanks.
Knock, knock.
Department of Records. How can I help you, Mr. Shartright?
Alright, I'm back with those papers.
Alright, let me just put those in an official interdepartment document transfer folder for you. There you are.
Redwood logging report folder. Great, thank you. Man, this is exactly what this kind of bullshit is like, though.
And I hate it.
Knock, knock.
Hello, Mr. Shartright. How can I be of service?
I got that file for you.
The Redwood logging records? Fine, let's have a look. Oh, for the love of... What's wrong? That idiot stapled the pages together right in the middle. This is why we took his damn stapler away in the first... Motherfucker! The file is unreadable. You're going to have to take it back and tell him to unstaple it. Mr. Shartright, was it?
Administrations wants you to unstaple these papers.
Oh, sorry, I'm only authorized for stapling, not unstapling. Try next door at the Department of Records. I think they have an unstapler there.
Knock, knock.
Department of Records? How can I help you, Mr. Shartright?
I need some papers unstapled.
Okay, I'm fully authorized unstapler, so that's no problem.
Spoke too soon, did you?
Well, it's just that I don't have a staple remover anywhere. Oh, that's right, the Department of Libations borrowed it. To open beer bottles.
Knock, knock.
Well, howdy. What can I do for you, Mr. Shartright?
I need a drink immediately. No problem. Beer with whiskey. Good choice. Only one small problem, though. What's that? I'm out of whiskey. Requisition form. I'm out of whiskey requisition forms. Forget it. Fucking hell. Good Christ. You have the Department of Records staple remover? Sure do. That thing pops the tops off beer bottles like you wouldn't believe. So long as it removes staples, I'll be happy. I imagine it does, but I'm afraid I'm not authorized for unstapling. You'll have to take it back to records. Here you are. Great. Department of Records, how can I help you, Mr. Shartright? Here's your fucking staple remover. Great! Let me just have a look at those papers of yours. Adjunct records up to his old tricks again. I see, these don't even need to be stapled. What's that interdepartment document transfer folder is for, after all? Alright, here you go. Thanks. I swear to fuck. Alright, Town Hall. Knock knock. Mr. Shartright, how can I be of service? Alright, I'm back with an unstapled Breadwood logging file. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, I can't see any problems with this. I'm frankly amazed. Let's get started on paperwork for the logging permit. I am no longer amazed. Last name, Shartright. First name, Taint. Middle name, Justine. Let me check that against the visitor authentication form. Taint Justine Shartright. Okay, that's fine. I just need to stamp this here and sign it here. Scribble, scribble, scribble. And now sign it here. Sign. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Oh, and also here. Scribble, scribble. And initial here. Scribble. And here. Scribble. And sign here. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Good. Now just take this back to the mayor of Breadwood and have him sign it on his on the line here and initial over here. You got an item. Redwood logging permits form. Are you kidding me? I don't know how to do that. That's probably the funniest thing so far of all. It's all been pretty funny, but that part, really. Are you kidding me? I don't know how to do that. You happen across an unexpected crate. By unexpected, I'm referring to its location, not its condition, which is nailed shut. Open it up with your crowbar. I got 2 locks, a depressed rancher candy, and rancher's pistol. How good is that rancher's pistol? Ladies and germs. My befouled pistol does 13 to 17. Not great, although it does add to my moxie. Not the same way, though. Never mind. Bye-bye. Goodbye, everybody. Okay, fucker. Sign your fucking form, I swear to God. Excuse me, Mayor, I have some papers you need to sign for the logging permit. Alright. Oh, ghost papers? Ugh, this stuff is weird. Yeah. I think I need a ghost pencil for this. Loan him your pencil. Here, you can borrow mine. Sign down here and initial over here. After some fumbling with the ghostly pencil, the mayor eventually manages to sign and initial the form. Alright, Mayor. I'll be back soon with that permit, God willing. Good luck. Wait, don't forget your pencil. Like here. Excuse me, Mayor. Yes? You still have my ghost pencil. I need that. Oh, terribly sorry. I think it's haunting my beard. Here you go. Thank you, Bridget. You saved me some time. Let's crab walk over. Knock knock. Hello, Mr. Shartright. How can I be of service? Here's the thing, like, I forget the voices all the time. I don't have to keep doing this voice for this woman, but I have committed to it. So just think about that. Guess who forgot her ghost pencil? This cowgirl. That's really funny. It's funny and annoying, you know. Alright, I got the mayor's signature on this logging permit form. Great! Just sign this last line at the bottom where it says receipt. Sign. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Alright! That's everything. That's everything taken care of. Redwood's logging permit is hereby approved. Finally. Wonderful. Processing will take about 48 hours. What the fuck? Well, everything has to be filed, and the actual permit has to be printed, and so on. You can pick it up in 2 days. Oh, God almighty. Do I have to go to sleep twice? Do I really have to go to sleep twice to make this happen? Did you manage to get the logging permit yet? Not yet. The mayor glances at his list of problems posted on the board. Take my leave. Butt sex. Okay. Let's head over here. You know, okay, fuck. Kerosene, thermos of spiked coffee. Okay. You'll either need to sleep twice or die twice, same difference. You don't need to finish this right away. There's other tasks you can take on multiple. Okay. Ooh. Hello. This thing looks pretty tough. Pretty attentive. Fight it. It's not really that tough, actually. Because... Shazam! Hooray! Oh, fuck! Goodness gracious, great balls of fire! Oh. This machine is not switched on, but it has an empty coffee cup in it. This confounded contraption is dark and silent. The monolith is dark. Insert battery. You insert the battery into the monolith and it springs to life. Everything goes blue for a second. You gain 100 experience points. You gain the effect. Energized. You learn the El Vibrato word for decrease and the El Vibrato word for offline. Whoa. I learned some things. Cool. Let's go. what's our sitch in regards to? Fuck, that energized thing just fucking. Good lord. Your vibrato energy, you feel like you could take on the whole world, partly because you're stronger and smarter and faster, and partly because you're also overconfident. It's not that big of a boost. I'll do the Alexandria quest. Now, what is that? Where is that? Is a question that I have. Or the lady whose house got blown up by the military. Okay. Yeah, I do remember that. But I don't remember like what I need to do with that. If you do things right, you can blow up and fall thing. I guess let's head over to Fort Treason then. You look at the cannon. It's a fine cannon. Demi-culverin in size. Insert your cannonball. You look through the rangefinder and the cannon, but you can't see any indication of anything you would want to shoot at. You decide not to waste the ball. Seems rational. Need to put a flare on the door. Okay. Let go. Hopefully I have a flare. I don't do anything. Your transponder beeps indicating a spot on the horizon. Master pump. You spur master pump towards investigating and find a well. Just a well. Alright. Now we're good. There's the well. Hold it right there. A bandit steps out of the bushes and sly at the side of the road. He's pretty raggedy, but also extremely blurry, like a scarecrow stuffed with footballs. He hefts a pistol that could be described as a hand cannon without getting metaphorical. Give me your dough, or else. Scold him. Where are you from? Redwood. Well, this certainly doesn't reflect well on your town. How would your mayor and chamber of commerce feel to know that you're representing Redwood citizens as muggers and thieves? You aren't going to get many tourists that way. I was thinking of heading there myself to see the local attractions, but if this is how the visitors are treated, I just don't know. Sorry.
He shuffles back into the underbrush, looking abashed. Alright. Insert my can. Boom! If that hadn't opened the vault door, then those grapes are probably sour anyway. Alright, back we go. Your turn, Spotter, Bleeps, and Blue. Okay, fuck. Shazam! Shazam! Hello everybody, I'm here. Books and books and books. Take one. You take the one that looks the most interesting. Percussive maintenance. Ooh. Books, books, and more books. Advanced Beancraft volume. I don't know what that number is. Books, books, books. How to cheat at poker. Hell yes. Books, books, books. This is locked and contains a book labeled Gold Medal Silver. Rich vein, poor vein. Greatest love poem ever written. My lord, I will take all of them. Take all of them. Alrighty. Let's start with the best love poem ever written. You dust the jacket off this book, so I can't tell you who... The dust jacket of this book is missing, so I can't tell you who wrote it. This love poem is so good, you're afraid to even read it, because you might fall in love with the book. Motherfucker. You memorize the entire book. Dirty poker. So, to conceal the evidence of your dirty dealings, you eat the book. Good. Good. Rich vein, poor vein. This is a copy of a popular financial advice book from a few years ago. It's rare now because of the various crusades to destroy every copy of it. Oh. You quickly memorize the entire book. Vainglorious. Unfortunately, the book was so old and crumbly that reading it once caused it to be destroyed. So much for literary preservation. Gold medal silversmithing. You read the book and learn a lot more about silversmithing than you knew before. Expert silversmithing. After you're finished reading it, you absent-mindedly drop it in a nearby mailbox and are unable to retrieve it. Happy birthday, Mr. Postman. Advanced Beancraft. Uncanny Presence. A perk that provides the resistance against elemental damage. I guess that's my only fucking option. When you come to, you look at the margins of the book and see that the poem has been replaced with a crude drawing of you. Horrified, you destroy the book, just in case. You quickly memorize the entire book. Percussive maintenance. When you're done reading it, you notice the book's spine is cracked. You try to fix it by hitting it really hard, but you end up just smashing the book into powder. Oops. Oh, locks and how to pick them. You've already learned everything this book has to teach you. Oops. Advanced Beancraft. You've already learned all the techniques this book has, but you've managed to pick up some tips and tricks from the notes of the previous owner left in the margins. 150 XP. You find a library and donate the book to it, paying it forward. Alright, alright, alright. Congrats, you're now Fonzie from Happy Days. Yeah. Basically. I mean, wasn't I already? In a way. Except I'm not, because I didn't fix it. I just thought I could. I thought I was Fonzie, but found out, was struck by the harsh, brutal reality that I was not. Since your horse is smart enough to automatically follow the trail without much micromanagement, you have some time on your hands. This might be an opportune chance to practice those sweet pistol spinning moves the big name gunfighters use. Every shootout could use a little extra razzle. Bust those sweet moves. You practice spinning your pistol around your finger for a while, and even manage a couple hand-to-hand passes. And you only accidentally fired once. You didn't hit anything important though. Nice. 32 experience points. Hell yeah. A+. 100%. Did you annihilate all the clowns here? No. I didn't do that. I got scared the last time I visited the circus. As you enter the circus, the ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome to Bobby Bob's normal traveling circus sideshow, sir!" in a loud, enthusiastic voice. Condemned until further notice. We encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor. Oh, I remember that now. Fort All Dead is where you go to do that. I can get the skeletons to do. Ooh. Open it. I got some shit. 100%. A+. Good job, me. He doesn't seem to notice you. Excuse me. These crates are just decorative. Now, do I need to do some necromancy? Somebody left their knapsack behind. Look inside. All that's left there now is a diary. Read it. It seems to have been written by one of the necromancer cultists. He and several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests that the author and his cohorts were planning to abandon their station and report back to the necromancer but the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. That's it. You need to do strategy. Think you ruined a game for it? What'd you do, Sarah? What did you do? Also, welcome, Sarah. How are you doing this evening? What did you do, Sarah? What did you do? Hello, Lone Wolf. How are you doing? Ugh. Strategy. Okay. This table is a little model of the region on it. Giant map of the Okay. I'm in the strategy room. What do I do here? I'm very confused. I'm very confused as to what my things are I'm supposed to be doing. Monster seeking monster. Someone sent me a message. Sent me messages in this order. Is this fun? Come on, what you doing? Fuck off. Oh, dear. Also, hi Jenny, how are you doing? Was that like who was that? Why would they do that? Also, why would that mean that you ruined it? It sounds like that whoever sent you those things ruined the game, not you. Butterfield Ranch. Some weird jerk. Yeah, sounds like it. Sounds like a douche nozzle. I'm sorry that happened. Those games are supposed to be fun. Why do people show up and be dicks to people while they're playing them? Because I called them out on it and I was tempted to ban him, but... He followed him, so I'm on the... Well, he was... Whether he followed him or not, whether he followed Wiley or not, he still did a douchey thing. I don't know. I don't think I've been there yet. I think I'm just not there quite yet. I don't know. You... I don't know. It doesn't really fall on you in any way, shape, or form. He was being a dick, and that's about the beginning and the end of it. I don't know. I do not have all of the information, but hi, Wiley. Ooh. I'm just gonna try and get the lumber. Ooh, the mayor glances over his list of problems on the wall. Alright, well, you've helped me out quite a bit, so I reckon I can set you up with what you need for the bridge. Thanks.
Oh my goodness. Alright, tonight's stream was great. Well, I really needed that since my life has been so hectic lately. Even this stream. Ooh. Goodness gracious. I'm just losing. Off to the side of the trail, you see a covered wagon and a small family of settlers who look upset. You folks okay? We're on our way to Dirtwater, but a wagon went and broke on us. Oh, this is... We've done this before. Oh, goodness. Where is... There it is. Oh, for the love of piss waffles. Alright. There's no way that has a rope. Oh, butts. Lots of butts. Let's just go to the railroad. I'm just... Hello, cow. I'm going to end you now. Excuse me while I end you, Mr. Cow. Goodbye, cow. Okay, this is a... What? Button Willow store or the trading post. Oh no, your back's hurting like crazy? That's no good. That's never mind, I was gonna say bull, but it's indeed a cow because it has an udder. Yes. Yes, putrid cow bile. The guy has stopped messing with his watch and started eating jelly beans. You sure I can't have one of those jelly beans?
Yep.
Well, was worth a shot.
Hey, boss. Good news. We got the lumber shipment in for from Brentwood, and we're ready to go.
You got the bridge built already?
Yep. Most of the passengers were so bored they chipped in to help.
Wow, nice.
Now we just have to lay tracks on the rest of the way into Frisco. Our work is done, both mine and yours. See you there, boss.
You discovered a new map location, Frisco. Need to study for my computer programming test for tomorrow. Oh dear. A test. How are you feeling about that test, Sarah? Need to get ready for bed. Oh.
A goblin suddenly runs up with an armload of driftwood and dumps it out in front of you. Hello, look, sculptures I am making. You are buying an art, yes? Well, buying an art or killing! Talk to it. I'm bad at tests in general, so... Oh, I'm sorry. Man, I used to be really good at tests, but like lately it's just been like... No matter how much I do beforehand, I get there, I'm just like... Can't remember anything. Wow, jeez. That's a little over the top. Buying art now! Okay, how much wanting for one of these art? 300 meats! I'm sure you got it, though. For sure. I believe in you. Well, I've taken a vow. Well, no matter how much I study when I take the test, my mind just goes, yeah, it's just like a... Ugh. It's a stress thing, really. Like... And it's the worst. I need sleep. Good night, guys. It's past curfew. My back is killing me and my head's hurting. Good night. Alright, Jenny. Have a good night. I hope you feel better in the morning. I got an item. Driftwood sculpture. This is a sculpture of a hat. Or maybe it's a turtle. Either way, it symbolizes the eternal struggle not to get hurt by falling coconut. Yeah, I think we won't be wearing that hat. That's your partner. What's shaking, Pete?
Say, boss, you got a hankering for some custard?
What?
There's a real good custard stand out this way. What I heard... Blech. There's a real good custard stand out this way, what I heard about.
Is it at the bottom of a mine or something?
What? No! How you get any customers that way?
You discover a new map location. The last custard stand. Well, as long as it's the last one. Let's go to the last custard stand. An ancient seaweed-draped skeleton is shambling towards you, hissing and moaning. Oh, huh. I guess we must be near a beach. How do you determine where the desert stops and the beach begins? I don't know how to tell the difference between desert sand and beach sand. Not to be confused with Custard's last stand. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, we don't have... I need better outfoxing! Again. Well, shit birds! This homie a beefy boy.
Seawater surprise!
His attack was seawater surprise. Victory. Fine custard. Hi.
Well, howdy there. Welcome to the last custard stand. I'm the custard man, Stan.
Stan's last custard stand. Good job. The custard man Stan's last custard stand.
And I make custard like only custard man can. Like only custard man Stan can. Care to try some?
Tell me about your custard stand, custard man Stan.
Not much to tell. Just a plain honest custard stand selling the plain old honest custard.
But it's the last one. What, like the last one before you get to Frisco? Or
Last one in the whole territory. Heck, the last one in the whole world as far as I know. But I can't swear to that.
Sure it isn't the first?
Yep, because the first one was also mine. It was farther up north. Whole dang operation was ate by wasps. Stand and all.
Jesus! Gimme them sweet custards. Raisin custard? Guys, increase moxie. Oh, why does the raisin custard increase my mysticality? I don't want raisin custard. I guess it doesn't matter because I only have... Here, have the best love poem ever written. That was probably a bad choice that I made. Unless it is just to sell for monies. I probably need it later to make someone fall in love with me or something. Will Billy the Clay ever find love? I know I won't. Anyway, electric snakeskin. I have a blank postcard. Chest full of medals. Magical as fuck. Dry out a grape, boom! Becomes entirely different food. Magical as fuck, boy. Why do I have this tuna fork? It does increase my mystica. I have a hard loaf. A very hard loaf. Haha. Gold skull, nerve pill, surgical gem. I do not have. Don't like that. A purple brain pin might be good, actually. Here, let's buy the raisin custard. I guess, like, it's supposed to be, like, it's a smart choice and everything. Is there anything else I can talk to him about? Or I guess not. Let go!
Frisco, eh? Quite a little town, he?
Yep. You ever been before?
Ain't real sure if I'm honest. I spent a fair amount of time wandering around this area, but I wasn't quite sure, wasn't quite right in the head at the time, so I don't remember much. If I did, I probably didn't see much part from the dunk tank.
What happened?
Oh, just ancient history. Ain't worth making a fuss about.
Pete grows stronger. All right. I've beaten the game 4 times and haven't needed the love poem for anything yet. Alright. Well, there we go. What's going on, it's me?
This fancy pants calls himself the Emperor and won't let us build a track up. Won't let us build our tracks up to the station. Could you see if you could talk some sense into him?
I'm on it.
Who the heck are you?
I'm Emperor Norton. I'm in charge of this city, and you can't build any train tracks here without my permission.
An emperor? Where's your crown then?
As it happens, I lost my dang crown. Full thing didn't fit right anyway. But without it, I can't issue any official permits, and that means no rails for you. Unless, of course, you were to give me a new crown, a properly fitting one.
I don't have any crowns, sorry.
Well, guess that just tears it. Don't it? So, not only do you not get the permit, but also...
He reaches into his pocket and grabs a handful of powder, which he throws in your face. Your eyes burn.
Ha! Have a taste of my famous antivirus, sucker! Your vision goes all weird.
Oh, wait, hold on. Your vision goes all weird and you pass out. What was that? When you come to, Norton is gone, so is the train!
Uh-oh!
Goodness! Norton antivirus. I hate that. I hate that a lot. Man, this is a look and a half, huh? Oh, it's a flyer of some sort. You got a comedy flyer. Oh, comedy flyer? Well, la-di-da. This is something you found... This is something you found on the grounds of Frisco. You read the garbage. It turns out to be a flyer for a comedy shack up north of Frisco. You jot down the location on your map and throw the flyer away. Yeah, I guess I should talk to Smee, huh? Whoa. Where'd the train go?
The lunatic stole it. He drove it off somewhere into the desert. Norton's got off the rails.
He points to the deep ruts off the side of the railroad track. He drove it off the tracks. You walk over to investigate, but you can't see it because of the weird hexagon things that your eyes are doing.
You should probably get that checked out, boss. That Norton fella said something about an antivirus. Maybe someone around here knows something about that.
Well, projectionist wanted. Hello.
You don't look well.
Yeah, I can't see well either.
Oh no! Did that rascal Norton do this to you? He was raving about something, some sort of antivirus earlier.
Any idea how to fix this?
You know that fella named Roy, by the name of Roy Bean? The one that collects all kinds of jelly beans? Well, I think maybe he's got one made of honey, and that one made of honey, and that it could make, wow, could help with your predicament.
That makes 0 sense, but I suppose I could I suppose I don't have a better plan.
That's pun perfection. Chef's kiss. We call it chef's kiss. Or sometimes if I'm in a Louis C.K. mood, we say it's like it was so good that you had to just kiss someone on the asshole and their asshole exploded. Oh good, a spittoon! Oh boy, another spittoon. Let's go. What's with the excitement? I've given up. This is the last spittoon in the game. I'm not going to try to convince you not to be the most disgusting person on earth anymore. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah. Search the filthy spittoon. You kneel down on the floor and throw your arms around the spittoon, giving it a greasy brass bucket a great big hug. Why did I think you said Splatoon? I don't know. I have Splatoon. Splatoon's fun. Different thing. Chef's kiss. You kneel down on the floor and throw your arms around the spittoon, giving the greasy brass bucket a great big hug. How about a kiss? Would you like to kiss it? You know it, baby. You pucker up and give the spittoon a great big kiss right on the rim. Is there tongue involved? Well, I'll leave that up to you. But even without it, it tastes like a burning horse. I love it. I know you do, friend. And if it were legal in this country, I'd let you marry that spittoon and have a beautiful, romantic honeymoon night with it. But unfortunately, you're going to have to settle for wearing it as a hat. Yes, please. You flip that beautiful brass bucket over and slap it on your head and drench yourself in hot, brown tobacco spit. It washes down over your face and hair like a sewage waterfall, soaking your clothes, running down your collar and slithering into your underwear and filling your boots. I can't even force myself to describe it in any more detail than that. You are the world's foulest human being. Congratulations. Chef's kiss. Oh damn! That's a good hat, homie! That's a good fucking hat, homie! Fuck! Give it to me! Yes! Immediately, please! I will wear it! I have no shame! Fuck y'all! Oh, it drips! That's Wonderbar! Fuck. Dat hat! Congrats, you found an awesome bean slinger hat. You're goddamn right I did. No more Edna Mode hair. No, man. Now I'm dripping gross-ass spittoon into myself. My whole sitch is bad. My whole sitch is bad. Also, let me investigate this tuna fork. What's the spatula doing for me? 5 mysticality, tuna fork, 6 mysticality. Hell yes. Give me that tuna fork. Please and thank you. Yes, yes. Chef's kiss. Is there anything else that was better? Oh yeah, dog. Can we leave our mysticality there forever? Can we just have that be our rating forever? It's probably not practical from a gameplay perspective, but you know, it's a good number. It's a good number. My whole sitch is bad. Same. Same. Same, same. The word on the street is that Projectionist Wanted 2 is already in the war. I think you're going to want a lot more Mystica. Yeah, but 69 is 69. Yeah, get the fuck away from me. Blech. He drove it off! You can't focus on the tracks well enough to follow them. You gotta get your eyes fixed. God damn. He drove off the tracks. Ugh. Well, okay. Roy Bean, where are you, Roy Bean? There you are, Roy Bean! Here we go. Your base is 12. I think my base mysticality was in the 20s when I completed the game as a bean slinger. I just have so many buffs. And I had buffed the ever-loving hell out of it with foods and boozes and such. Yeah, that's why I'm so afraid to go to sleep. And that's true. That's not true. Not just in West of Loathing, but also in life. Howdy, Billida. Thanks again for helping me get back on my jelly beans. Don't mention it. There's a single yellow jelly bean in this case, with a sign that says Paraguayan Murder Bee Honey Jelly Bean. Very rare, 6,000 meat. Roy walks over. Does this jelly bean really cost 6,000 meat? Well, normally it does, yes, but I guess seeing as how you helped me out with them bandits and goblins and damn dirty hippies, let's call her 5. 5 meat? Really? Yeah, I reckon better buy in a hurry before I change my mind. Buy it! You hand over the meat and almost feel bad because of the depth of the discount. Honey jelly bean. Take your leave. A rare, expensive jelly bean made from the honey of Paraguayan murder bee. I feel like I don't want to eat it, right? Like, what do I just eat it? I feel like eating it wouldn't solve my problem. I feel like I'm supposed to squeeze it into my eyes, right? 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 Right. I'm supposed to eat it, right? But like, you know. Ooh, a jeweler's cabin. jewelry shop inside. Just eat it. Just eat it. Just eat it. I guess, but like... You eat the jelly bean. Your vision immediately clears. Modern medicine is really amazing. Okay.
Oh, hello, a customer.
Ah, hello. Welcome to Master Gerald's jewelry shop.
Howdy. Are you Master Gerald?
Oh no, Master Gerald is back there on his workbench. I'm just his assistant and translator.
Goblin jewelsmith.
You're betting your britches, Sonny.
You're betting your britches, Sonny, and not forgetting it.
Yes, Weird Al is never wrong.
He says that's right, and the finest jeweler in the territory.
Well, what do you know? I don't see anything on display though.
Master Gerald is only does bespoke work. If you bring in sufficiently valued gemstones, he'll craft it into a fine ring for you for free, for a fee.
No trash rocks.
Well, here's what I've got. Master Gerald takes a look at the rocks you have with you.
Blah! All of trash and garbage being.
Master Gerald apologizes, but there's nothing here he could work with.
Oh, well, thanks anyway.
I will flush this toilet. Flush.
Your eyebrows are getting kind of wild. Pluck 'em. 5. Hell yeah. A+. 100%. Yes. Let's go to Wasco's Comedy Shack. Because fuck it. The middle of the woods is not where you would expect to find a goblin with a big pompadour haircut, wearing a spangly sequined suit and cape, and doing a dance that involves a lot of pelvis thrusts and butt wiggling. But, yep, that's what you found. Hello?
Well, hello there. Glad to meetin' ya.
I don't know what's real anymore. Talk to it.
Maybe not hearing me. Being Jelvis, big time goblin entertainer.
Pleasure to meeting you. What you two doing?
Singing out here in the forest for a practicing. Hearing a song you wanting?
Sure. The goblin sings a rowdy honky-tonky style song that you can't follow very well, but it seems to be about either a jail or a hotel, and either some shoes or a dog. God damn it!
I need better outfoxing.
The goblin sing. Okay, you decide to leave the goblin to their whatever it is. Hello, Banjo Boy. Hello, partner. What's happening, Pete?
Hey,
what's up, Pete?
There's another man.
His teeth are gritting like he's forcing out the words.
I ain't wanna go there, but I think we gotta.
Okay, I'm with you. You discover a new map location, Deepest Delve Mine. Hello, Wasco's Comedy Shack.
Howdy, howdy, howdy! Wasco Shafter the name, and the comedy is the game. Are you here for the thigh-slapping good time?
Alright, hit me. You hand over the meat that Wasco clears his throat. You lose 5 meat.
Alright, so a skeleton walks into a bar, and the bartender says, wait, it's a horse. Not a skeleton, sorry. Anyway, after that, the bartender asks the horse, hey, why's your face so long, buddy?
That's it? Wait, what? Asked the horse. After that, the bartender asks the horse. That's it? Wasco takes a bow.
Want to hear another one?
So he's only got jokes and no punchlines? I do want to hear another one. You hand over me.
Alright, so a guy walks into a bar. The bartender says, sorry, we don't serve goblins here. Oh wait, I forgot to mention, the guy is a goblin. Anyway, the end.
Seriously? Wasco takes a bow.
Want to hear another one?
Does this give me a perk if I keep doing it? Oh, okay. Now I understand. Now I understand. Okay. That's not funny. Well, the way they spaced it out was weird. Anyway, I'm also an idiot. We can keep that in mind. Eventually you get the opportunity to explain to him that he sucks and you should play the banjo instead. Okay. Let's do that, I guess.
Alright, here's a good one. Take my wife. Please.
Please? Seriously? Wasco takes a bow.
Want to hear another one?
Alright, hit me. You hand over the meat and Wasco clears his throat.
Anyway, just flew in from Canada, which is weird, right? Because people can't fly, except for in balloons or gliders, I guess. We won't have actual airplanes for at least another couple of decades, so anyway.
Come on, Wasco. Wasco takes a bow. Want to hear another one? Wasco, you're real bad at this.
What? No, I'm not. You're bad at the stuff you do. Dumb things, probably.
The idea is his timing and delivery is completely... Yeah, I think I get it. I think I get the joke. I just didn't get that last thing was part of the joke. Which is also part of the joke. Anyway.
Come on. Let me tell you another one.
Alright, hit me.
Okay, so a guy walks into a bar. And he asks for a beer and a mop. The bartender says, what's the mop for? The guy replies, because I'm a skeleton.
Wasco takes a bow. Want to hear another one? Alright, hit me.
Boy, it was like really, really cold yesterday. You're supposed to ask me how cold it was.
Oh my god.
Want to hear another one?
Fuck, you need a lot of meat for this, huh?
Alright, here's a classic. What walks on 4 legs in the morning, and 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night? A man.
Seriously?
Want to hear another one?
Seriously, you aren't good at comedy.
Shut up! I'm great at jokes.
No, you aren't.
But what about my...
Your timing is terrible.
Timing?
Oh.
Timing! You hand over the maiden while it clears his throat. So my uncle thinks he's a chicken. And my wife suggested, what the fuck did I think it said? My wife suggested we should take him to see a psychiatrist. And I said, maybe we should take him to a regular doctor. Because I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be possible for a regular human to lay eggs. Alright. So, I got a job as a manager at a baseball team. And all the players have weird names. Like, there's this one guy literally named Who, and the other guy called I don't know.
Well, now you're just doing... Now you're just doing that, the who's on first bit. Alrighty. But poorly, of course.
Boy, it was really, really good.
You already told this one! I'm telling you sincerely that you should quit.
Alright, fine. I admit it. I can't tell jokes worth a darn. What else am I supposed to do, though?
You're a pretty decent banjo player. The jewel in Dirtwater could use a banjo.
Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Can't be much worse. He packs his belongings into his hat and says goodbye before heading out. Cool. That was probably the most grueling part of the entire thing so far. Something wrong, Pete? You keep looking over your shoulder like like you think we're being followed.
Well, just try to stay out of this neck of the woods. Some bad mojo went down out this way long time ago. Did my head in good.
What happened? Did you murder someone?
Heck, nothing like that. I just spent a lot of time with a bad voice whispering in my head. Whispering things a fellow ought not hear if he wants to live a regular life. And that voice weren't mine. But after a time I couldn't tell that no more. Being out here, seeing things from that time, makes me wonder a little if maybe that voice is my voice after all.
Oh, jeez, Pete. Don't worry. Don't worry, okay? Nothing's gonna happen to you while I'm around.
Well now, boss. I do appreciate the sentiment at least.
Oh no. Pete's having some problems. Pete's having some troubles. The shaft has collapsed, but there's a rope leading down the rubble. Climb down. This elevator has a lot of stuff wrong with it. Hit the problems. Hit the problems! Bing, bam, boom. You hit the elevator in all the right places and starts up like it's surprised. Write it down. There's a lever inside to tell the elevator where to go. How modern. Hello, Lonsdon. How are you doing this evening? Yeah, I like Diablo. Oh, I've got it on PC and Xbox. Ugh. Although I pretty much just play it on PC. Level 2, I guess. Just a bunch of worthless leftovers. A nice cupboard, but it's bare. Oh, goodness gracious. These cultists are going to town with the whispering and tracing of spirals in the air, and generally being really creepy cult weirdos. They seem too preoccupied with their spooky nonsense to notice you. Unfortunately, they're blocking your path. Leave them to their insanity for now. What's this way? Anything? Absolutely nothing. Cool. A+, 100%. Let's investigate other areas.
There's a toilet.
This toilet is remarkably clean for being underground.
Flush it.
This toilet is unsurprisingly very dirty.
Flush it.
Six of them, to be exact. So they don't seem to have noticed yet. Alright, so is this just like 4 levels of cultist? Ooh! This thing is really heavy. Push it.
Them toilets. It's ready to be grabbed. Good. Grabbed.
I wonder what the creative process was for this game. I don't know. Because, like, I kind of wonder, like, how this game does comedy in a video game so much better than most games seem to be able to. And then, if you think about it, like, the reason that most games don't do comedy very well is because they spend a great deal of time in development, and eventually a joke kind of gets beaten to death, and they start to wonder if it's funny, and then it stops being funny as they refine it and goes through a whole big-ass process. But the thing about this, and also, like, comedy doesn't exactly work with making a game that works properly. But the thing about this game is basically a point-and-click adventure game. So, like, it doesn't matter if the silliness gets in the way of the gameplay, because the gameplay's not the main focus. I guess it's very interesting the way it was designed. The way I think it was designed, anyway. The machine works its magic and compresses the massive lump of coal into a much smaller lump of coal. You got an item, super dense coal. Well, I have super dense coal now. This chunk of coal that has been had a tremendous amount of pressure applied to it. Now all you need is a few hundred years and you'll have a great big diamond. The comedy and ukulele, your thoughts? The comedy and ukulele, some of it's good, and like most games that try to be funny, it's hit and miss. Like, sometimes that sort of, like, wink wink, nudge nudge, hey, we're in a video game type of humor works. And sometimes it's a little bit too obvious, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, sometimes that kind of thing grates on my nerves, and sometimes it doesn't. And all the comedy in ukulele is basically that. Like, for the most part, that's just what the jokes in ukulele are. And some of it works, some of it doesn't. But overall, I think it's a cleverly written game. this game doesn't take itself seriously at all, lends itself well to the comic. Exactly, yeah. That definitely plays it up quite a bit, also.
Reassure me, Pete.
I love the motion that you do for the fucking blizzard attack. Like that, just that beautiful pose. Or at least if it does take itself seriously, it's masked with every single joke that it could possibly make at it, so that so that illusion of being silly and dumb while being actually great. Yeah. I don't know, like, I feel like if this game wasn't funny, this game would be fucking insufferable. Like, if the writing wasn't decent enough, it would be a fucking insufferable video game. Because there are spots in it where the joke gets in the way of it being a game, which is fine when the joke is funny. But there have been a couple spots where the joke wasn't quite funny enough to mask the fact that I was fucking tearing my goddamn hair out. But for the most part, it does a real good job of balancing what it's doing gameplay-wise, which isn't much, and what it's doing writing-wise. I believe you have an ability that increases your max AP if you level it up. Okay.
But I do need better outfoxing.
That doesn't increase my AP. To me, the worst part is the Shaggy Dog. I don't remember which one is that, so I can, because I don't exactly remember it by name.
I want better outfoxing.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, and it's not the smartest thing. It's definitely not the smartest thing. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy this outfoxing, okay? Because the Shaggy Dog Cave is the one with the bazillions of plaques that leads it. Yeah! Yeah. Okay, yes, I do understand. Okay. I do understand why that would be frustrating, and it is frustrating. However, I kind of think that's hilarious. But yeah.
Shaggy Dog Cave is making a joke out of the person playing it. It's very meta like that. Yeah. It's indeed funny, but it's bad if you actually sit through and read all of them, but for notwithstanding. Yeah. But for notwithstanding, sorry. Yeah. I definitely understand that. However, I also feel that the joke there was kind of poking fun at completionists, which a completionist will literally go through fucking anything you throw at them to get that little tiny piece of shit that you'll give to them. Just any little virtual piece of garbage that you can hold in front of them. Whether they know it's there or not, they will go through hell or high water to get it. And you got something. It didn't do anything. You're a completionist. I do some completionist stuff, but I eventually like get too Still haven't done all the things yet. I still have 2 more things I need to do. Need to beat the game as a cowpuncher. I need to go full on necromancer. Oh lord. I wonder if the cowpuncher's a fun quest. I mean a quest? Class. That's what I meant to say. Let's up my mysticality. Sorry, my mysticality is no longer 69. I apologize, everyone. Alright. Shazam! They just do a bunch of dances. Oh man, they spooked the hell out of Pete. Pete just got the hell spooked out of him. The hell you say? Or I guess the hell I say. Shazam! How's your whip, homie? Oops, a daisy. Oh, bye.
Smite the unbeliever.
I'm just too powerful. Except I'm not powerful enough to do my AoE attack. Gotta get the trash for tonight. Gonna BRB for a bit. Alright, Wiley. Be safe. Make new friends. Shazam! Oh no, they didn't all die!
you want to increase your max AP and your damage, of course. Yeah. 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 But now I've got max out foxing, so you know. Goals. Also, this is basically a high level area and you're still upper mid level. Yeah. Wary. Yep, you are correct. You were correct. That was something that I did want. I did want it. I'm so good at the words and saying them. I'm very good at the words and saying those. Off the trail's shoulder, you see some ancient petroglyphs carved into a rock. Translate them. They seem to translate into my seventh, the seventh of Guardian's Stone. Intriguing. Excuse me. These are the telltale signs of a train robbery. Follow the tracks! You jump onto Master Pump's back and ride like the wind, Master Pump! Following the railroad tracks back to the desert. When you finally catch up, you stand up on Master Pump's saddle and leap onto the back of the train like a real badass, just barely catching the edge of the roof and pulling yourself up. Here's hoping you don't have to do that again. Your stuntman could have been killed. Looks like Pete decided not to join you on account of not having a stuntman. So you're on your own until you get back to Frisco. Oh, is this the final boss? Oh goodness. Am I starting the end? Should I do more? I don't even have safe Kraken. Well, I guess let's see what we can do here. This guy doesn't seem that tough. Mental birds. He's got like a Final Fantasy final form, right? Like, well, you've kicked the whole Norton problem down the road a ways. I mean, down the train a ways. I mean, he ran the ways for down the roof of the train. Anyway. Oh good, someone has built a rickety... This is very safe, and not panic-inducing at all. Oh hi everybody. Jump them. Shazam! Night everybody. I got the dining car key.
What's this? Oh, there's keys in here. Okay. Whoa, mind the gap. The door to the next car is unlocked. Dining car key. You unlock the door. Alright, now I'm here. It's got one of those fancy silver dome things on it. Investigate. You've never wanted anything more in your life than to be... You've never wanted anything more in your life than you wanted to lift up this dome and see what was under it. But you're not sure you can muster the amount of culinary expertise it requires to properly reveal a dish of such presumed quality. Do it. Voila! Oh, it's just a cream pie. Shaving cream. What kind of lunatics are running the food service on this train? You got an item. Shaving cream pie. Yuck. Ah. Victory! Norton went flying off the side of the train. No way he'll make a dramatic recovery from that event. You gained 63 experience. You should head up to the cab and see... Head up to the cab and see if you can find some way to steer this thing back to Frisco. There are actually ways you can beat Norton without fighting him at all. There are even ways to avoid getting the antivirus. Oh my. I bet there's ways to do... There's so many different ways to do everything in this game, and that's kind of its charm. It rewards completionists the same way it pokes fun at them, which is really funny.
The note says, I've hidden the key to the forward passenger car in my luggage to make it easier for me to murder everyone in the sleeping car. Sincerely, the train murderer. P.S. Come to the roof of the sleeper car in the next 55 minutes if you want a murdering. Crazy. One of these sleeping compartments must belong to the murderer. Maybe it's the second one. Maybe it's the third one. Maybe it's the fourth one. Remember when Norton was demanding a crime? So if I got the tooth crown, I could give it to him. Okay. One of my playthroughs, I had so many crowns with me, I was like, heck, which one do you want? I have several! You open the door in the first passenger compartment. And the sole occupant is a little boy about 10 years old wearing a blue suit and knickerbockers. Oh, hello, sir. Is something wrong?
Something you need to worry about. Nothing you need to worry about, kid. I'm just on the trail of a bad guy.
Do you mean a murderer, sir? I'm pretty sure there's one on this train, and they don't call me the world's greatest detective for nothing.
Guys,
This is an Adventure Zone reference. Anybody? This is an Adventure Zone reference. And I'm very pleased by it. What's your name, kid? I probably shouldn't say. There might be a copyright thing. There probably wouldn't be. But this is an Adventure Zone reference. Okay, well, I'm pretty... There's also a Murder, She Wrote. Alright. And Hercule Poirot. Those are all the things that there should be! Oh, I'm very excited for Murder on the Orient Express. I hope that movie is not shit. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I can handle this. Just let me ask you one question, and then you should lock your door after I'm gone. I understand, sir. What would you like to know? Are you on the roof of the train? Excuse me? The murderer left a note saying he's on the roof of the train. Are you? No, sir. I'm in my passenger compartment. Right. Good. That'll be all. Going to watch that probably with myself. I'm pretty excited. It looks like a very pretty movie and also a comically over-the-top period piece, which I adore so much. I should also probably read that book, but you know. You open the door of the second passenger compartment and look inside. There's a portly man in a dapper gray suit with a tiny, meticulously waxed mustache, and not, I'd like to clarify, an enormous bushy one. Excuse me. There's some way I might be of assistance, monsieur? Sorry to bother you. There's a murderer on the loose, and and I'm checking the passenger compartments. Sacre bleu! This is very serious, mon ami. Allow me to prefer to you the use of my little gray cells. You don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Let me just ask you a question. Why, certainly. I am at your service. Are you on the roof of the train? The roof of the train, monsieur? Right? Now? That's right. No, I'm here in conversation with you. That's all. One of these sleeping compartments must belong to the murderer. You open the door of the third passenger compartment and find nobody inside. Since the note from the murderer said he was going to be on the roof of the train, that means he couldn't be in this passenger compartment. And since there's no one inside this passenger compartment, whoever the compartment belongs to can only, by process of elimination, be on the roof. Which means the person who rented this compartment must be the murderer. Probably. The only clue you find in here is a luggage ticket though. It has the number 3 on it. One of these. Okay. The only passenger in this compartment is a middle-aged woman who's writing something in a notebook. She looks up as you enter and greets you with a friendly northeastern accent. I don't know what that means. I apologize, everybody. Well, hello.
there's something you need, dear? Sorry to bother you, ma'am. I don't want to alarm you, but there's a murderer on board this train I'm investigating. A murderer on the train? My goodness! That would be a wonderful premise for my next novel. Of course. Sure, why not? Anyway, I need to ask you one question. Go right ahead, dear. According to my evidence, the murderer is on the roof of the train. Are you on the roof of the train? No, dear. Alright, thanks for your time. Would you like a meat pie? They're all made. No thanks. Just have to look at this playing card. Just have a look at this playing card before you go. Goodbye. You find a bag number 3. It has a key to the forward passenger car inside. That's very strong corroborating evidence for the theory of who the murderer is. You got an item. Passenger car key. Well, should we go up and see the murderer? Is the murderer up here? Yes, they are. It's the train murderer, as advertised! Welcome back, Wiley. You missed some fun things. You missed some fun detective references, and I enjoyed them immensely. Ow! He murders the train. He murders trains! Oh, so cool. Okay. You put an end to the train murderer's reign of murder. XP. 63 XP. You rifle through his pockets. They're empty except for his luggage tag. Turns out the tag number is 3. Hooray! Can we talk to Angus MacDonald again? I want to talk to Angus MacDonald. God damn it, I want to talk to Angus MacDonald again! Angus MacDonald, boy detective! The greatest detective in the world! Also might be a silver dragon, that's unclear. Anyway. You finally make it to the passenger car. One car back from the locomotive, which may be confusing if you thought locomotive meant the entire train. So I could just say the engine, except that also refers to the engine itself, that is, the actual steam engine that makes the train go, and not just the frontmost car of the train. Anyway, you're in the passenger car. I enjoy this immensely. Suddenly, Norton clamors in the window. He must have dramatically clung to the side of the train in order to reveal at the last minute that he hadn't actually been defeated. Dang it! He runs into the frontmost car of the train that locks the door. What a jerk! Maybe you could get some of the passengers to break the door down and arrest him, or maybe you could just kick the door down and shoot him until he doesn't bother anybody anymore. Up to you. I really want to talk to Angus MacDonald again. I'm very upset. Hello, this guy is totally this guy is totally franticking. Which is a word I just made up that means ranting in frantic panic. Okay. Everyone else is ignoring him as hard as they can. Talk to him. Hey buddy, you okay?
It's a lie. We're never gonna get to Frisco. Frisco probably doesn't even exist. They've been testing to see how long we can survive on uncomplimentary peanuts and bottled water. And now they're driving us out to the desert to some kind of government camp. They're going to use our organs to fuel alien flying machines.
Snap him out of it.
Whap, whap, whap.
Oh, sorry. Guess I lost it for just a second there. Feel better? He rubs his jaw. Well, yes, and no. Listen, we're gonna get to Frisco, but first we've gotta bust into the locomotive up front and arrest the crazy guy. I need some volunteers. Okay, I'm in. If I have to sit here doing nothing for much longer, I think I'll flip out again. Cool. This professional-looking guy is frowning at a sheet of paper and occasionally scribbling on it with a pencil, and then erasing what he just wrote. Talk to him. Excuse me, can you help me with something?
Sorry, I'm busy. Ask my wife or my daughter. God knows what she would.
God knows she could do... What? God knows she could do with something to keep her occupied. Okay. What are you working on?
It's quite academic. I'm sure you wouldn't understand.
Try me.
If you must know, I'm a scholar of foreign antiques. I'm attempting to resolve this ancient conundrum from the Far East. I just burped a little bit. Excuse me.
He shows you a sheet of paper covered with little boxes, some of which have numbers in them. Solve it for him. It's Sudoku, guys. Oh, that's a Sudoku. My little brother thinks they're for babies.
What?
Look, this box can't be 3 or a 7 because you've got those here and got those there and there, so it has to be 4, which means it's 5 here and 9 here, and if that's 9, then this can't be, so it's a 7, and this one's a 2. You quickly fill in the rest of the puzzle. I hate Sudoku, by the way.
Well, damn it. What fun is it when you just solve it for me?
Sorry. Will you help me break down the door to the engine and arrest the Emperor?
Well, I guess I've got nothing better to do now.
Cool. This woman is focusing on her knitting and ignoring the general commotion. She must have been knitting the whole trip because the scarf she's made could accommodate the whole marching band. Talk to her. Excuse me, ma'am.
Whatever it is, I want no part of it. I keep to myself, and myself I've done no I keep myself to myself, and I have no desire to get involved. Thank you very much.
Come on. This is important. A crazy guy stole the train, and I need help arresting him, or you'll never get to Frisco.
I'm sure everything will sort itself out in the end. And in the meantime, I have plenty of wool.
Appeal to her pride.
I got that out foxing.
Ma'am, is that your daughter?
Yes, she is. What about her?
What would you like her memory of this absurdly long train ride to be? That her mother was a hero who helped stop the bad guy, or that she sat powerlessly knitting while the menfolk did everything? What sort of role model would you prefer to be?
That is tantamount to emotional extortion, young man.
It's your choice, ma'am.
Fine.
Okay, good. This overweight man in a three-piece suit and a bowler hat is probably a banker or something. His eyes are closed and his posture is relaxed, but the clench of his jaw betrays his aggravation. Talk to him. Hi, excuse me.
Yes. What is it?
A crazy jerk is calling himself Emperor Norton is hijacking the train, and I need volunteers to help me bust down the door and arrest him.
I see. And
will you help me?
No, I'd rather not. That sounds quite strenuous. Perhaps even dangerous.
Come on, please.
No, I don't think so. I'm quite comfortable here, and I prefer to avoid stress.
Pretty please.
Again, no. I'm supposed to avoid things that might raise my blood pressure.
Pretty please with sugar on top.
Sugar is one of those things.
Pretty please with gravy on top?
Gravy is another. Look, please just leave me alone.
Please, 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 please.
No.
Please, 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 please.
No.
Please, 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 please.
Stop that.
Please, 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 please.
I said no. Stop asking. You're really getting on my nerves.
Please, 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 I'll stop asking if you say yes.
No, damn it.
Please, 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 please.
All right. God, fine. I'll help. Just leave me alone.
Thank you. This lady is flipping through a book titled Birds of the Western Territory. Since most of the place is desert, it isn't a very long book. Talk to her. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
That was a weird voice that I gave her. Anyway,
A crazy psycho has taken over the train's engine car, and I need volunteers to help me break down the door and arrest him.
Oh my, I certainly couldn't be of any help with that. I'm very conflict adverse.
What if I told you he hates birds and is determined to outlaw them from the territory after he seizes power?
That's very sly. But I know you're only saying that because you saw the book I was reading.
Is this Wiley? I think this is Wiley. Anyway, yeah, you got me there.
Any other ideas to convince me?
No, I guess not. Seriously? That's all I can do? I can't think of any way to convince her. This little girl is peering through the window of the train. I mean, think about it. Passionate about birds, conflict adverse. That is where the comparison begins and ends, but, you know. It's there. You know I don't read books. Okay, yeah. I understand. I don't either. The only way to get that particular lady to help you is if you had freed Russell in the beginning of the game. Damn it! I did not do that, no. This girl is peering out the window of the train. Hi! Hi there. Busy?
No. All my toys and friends are in... All my toys and friends are in our luggage, and it's boring, and I hate it.
Do you want to help me out with something really important?
Huh? Like what?
Well, a bad guy took over the engine car, and I need some people to help me break down the door and arrest him. Conflict adverse is on point, though.
What? Mister, I'm just a little girl.
Hey now, that's not a good attitude. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do anything just because you're a girl.
But okay.
I think the little was the part that she was getting at. Anyway.
But okay, yeah. We'll bust that crook's face in.
Wow, that's the spirit.
But you gotta pay me in advance.
Jeez, you're learning a little too fast.
I like stuffed animals.
Alright, I'll be back. Do we not have any stuffed animals? I'd expect we probably do, right? Is there anywhere we can get a stuffed animal here? Or are we just boned? I think we might be boned in the stuffed animal department. You can get some stuffed animals at the circus, I believe. Well, that would mean we're boned. I thought I got one. Or did I get one on my other character? I got one on my other character. Fuck. Don't think you need everybody to help you, just a few. Well, hopefully I have enough of them. 'Cause good damn. I really want to talk to Angus MacDonald again. Can I get Angus MacDonald to come help me? I go for now, fam. Some last minute homework I gotta do. Have a good night, buddy. You as well, Bridget, and those who made it work. Alright, Wiley. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow, right? You pound down the door of the locomotive or engine car or cab or whatever. Open up, Norton! No! I don't know. I forgot the voice for him already. Alright, then I'm coming in.
Oh yeah? You and what army, tough guy?
You and me, you crazy old bastard. No. Me and this army! You and the passengers break down the door very impressively. Though it would have been even better if you had some torches and those old-fashioned rakes. Norton has backed into the corner of the engineer's compartment next to the engineer, who looks over his shoulder at you and shrugs. So-called Emperor Norton, you are under arrest for the crime of being a total ass.
That's not illegal!
Well, it is when I'm in town. Everybody grab him, except you, Mr. Engineer. I can see you're busy driving the train. Right. Actually, if you could turn around and head back to Frisco at the next station, that'd be great. No problem. Ugh.
Ugh! Ow! Let go! This isn't over! You haven't heard the last of me!
Tell it to the judge, Norton. The prison judge. You did it. Thanks, boss. No problem. we got the track laid right up to the station now. First ever cross territory railroad. I have fucked up this voice. to the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company and principally you. You did a real good job, Billy the Clay. Aw, shucks, don't mention it. Looks like somebody on that train got a job as a projectionist. Would you like to watch this movie? It's free because movies have only recently been invented and nobody has figured out that they can charge for them yet. Note, doing this will not change anything about the world or your character. When the cutscene is over, you'll still be right here and you can keep playing if you want. Oh, let's not watch the end cutscene just yet. But yeah, it's actually about ending time, so I'm gonna close out for tonight. Tomorrow night I will be doing more Jak and Daxter with Wily, and then Dungeons and Dragons on Saturday. Maybe Destiny on Sunday, but not entirely sure. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Sunday's kind of a wild card night. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it for us tonight. Thanks so much to Bridget and Wiley and Sarah and Alex and Jenny and Lonsdon and Lone Wolf Rider and literally anybody else that I am forgetting. Daisy also, who showed up at the beginning to say hi, and I don't know if she stayed, but anyway, yeah. Thanks to everybody. Y'all were great. I'm gonna try and do a little bit more of this. I'm not entirely how much. Yeah, Drew also might be playing Oblivion on Thursday. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, yeah. This series will go on for a little bit longer. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to stop it, but yeah, I will look into how much more I need to do to get a good ending, and then we'll close it out. But yeah, this will probably be going for at least a couple more weeks. But yeah, I'll see you all next time I see you all. And it was great, and yeah, take it easy, everybody.